All right, go ahead, people. Dr. Nicole McCarty here. Y'all, I'm back. Thank you. Hey, y'all. So I just wanted to stop by and say, hey, Dr. Nicole McCarty here. Okay, listen. So we are going to talk about the micro nap revolution, how 10 minutes can reset your brain. Come on, someone. I know you need it in your life. I know you do. So make sure you tune in and share so your friends can tune in too, okay? So listen, some of you are out here running on fumes and calling it focus. You're staring at screens, sipping caffeine, pushing through fatigue when what your brain really needs is a 10-minute power down. You like that, don't you? I know. So listen, I'm Dr. Nicole McCarty, and this is the power of the pause. I'm loving this series. It's so needed, all right? Why? Because today we're exploring how micro naps, those intentional 5 to 20-minute rest breaks, can rewire your brain, restore your energy, and actually make you more productive. Yeah, because let's be clear, rest isn't weakness, it's neuroscience. Say it loud for the people in the back. Rest isn't weakness, it's neuroscience. Okay, so let's talk about it. What exactly is a micro nap, doc? Okay, well, we're going to start simple, real simple. A micro nap is an intentional short period of rest, typically 5 to 20 minutes, designed to help your brain recharge without dropping into the deep sleep, right? Think of it like pressing refresh on your browser, not shut down. That makes sense? Yeah, I know. Technology, everybody gets it, right? So it's long enough for your body to relax and your brain waves to slow down, but short enough to avoid that groggy, waking up, where am I? feeling when you wake up, right? Even though, isn't that the best sleep when you wake up and you don't know if it's in the same day, if it's the next day, you're just like, what happened? It's great. So is there science behind a 10-minute reset? You know there is. So here's where it gets really fascinating. Research from NASA, MIT, and multiple sleep labs have found that short naps can boost alertness, focus, and reaction time by up to 30%. Did you hear me? 30%, y'all. Even a 6-minute nap has been shown to improve memory retention. 6 minutes. Why? Because during those first minutes of sleep, your brain starts clearing out adenosine, the chemical responsible for fatigue. And that means a short nap acts as a mental rinse cycle. And at the same time, your prefrontal cortex, the part that controls decision making and emotional regulation, resets its electrical rhythm as well. And that's why after a nap, your thoughts feel clearer, your patience returns, and your focus sharpens. It's your nervous system saying, thank you for listening. So what does this look like? Well, there's this productivity and nap paradox. And I know what some of you are thinking. How am I supposed to nap when I barely have time to eat lunch? Fair, I hear you. But here's the paradox. Taking 10 minutes to rest can actually save you hours of wasted, unfocused time later. Real talk. And when you push through exhaustion, your brain works slower, makes more mistakes, and burns through energy reserves that take longer to recover. A brief nap, though, what I like to call a micro reset, restores cognitive efficiency so you can finish strong instead of dragging your way through. In fact, studies show short naps during the workday improve productivity, creativity, and even emotional control, which means fewer burnout-driven meltdowns and more balanced energy throughout the day. Don't we all need that, right? Here's the when and the how of micronapping. You see, timing is everything. Your body has a natural dip in alertness between 1 and 3 p.m. Your circadian rhythm's quiet window, right? That's your prime nap time. So if you feel that afternoon fog rolling in, instead of pushing through, pause for 10 to 15 minutes. Close your eyes, loosen your jaw, let your shoulders drop. Even if you don't fall fully asleep, your nervous system still benefits from the stillness. And so to nap smarter, set an alarm so you don't oversleep, please. Okay? Set an alarm so you don't oversleep. Rule number 1. Find a quiet, dim space or use an eye mask and keep your body reclined, but not flat. You can even try a caffeine nap, and my husband has used these, where you drink coffee right before resting and the caffeine kicks in just as you wake up, because it's not automatic. I mean, you're not doing a caffeine IV, so it takes time to get into your system. This is where biohacking meets biology. And then it goes a step further, where emotional wellness meets neutral recovery. Because you see, micronaps don't just restore focus, they restore emotional regulation. When your brain is rested, your limbic system, that's your emotional center, stabilizes. You become more patient, empathetic, and less reactive. That's why I say you can't show up well if you don't rest well. So for parents, leaders, or creatives, that 10-minute reset isn't indulgence. It's maintenance of your humanity and your sanity. Think about it. Listen, I have a toddler. When he doesn't get his nap, oh, whoa, Nelly, right? But when he gets his nap, you can tell he has more emotional regulation. So how does this fit into the Wired for a Well You? Well, this integration looks a little something like this. So we can integrate this into Wired for a Well You, because in my Wired for a Well You framework, the I stands for intentionality. You see, micro naps are intentional rest. They are a conscious pause to regulate your inner communication system, body to brain, emotion to energy. And when you practice short, structured rest, you're training your nervous system to operate from peace instead of panic, from calm, not chaos, and from connection, not depletion. That's what it means to live whole instead of fractionated. So here's your challenge. For the next 5 days, take one 10-minute nap or quiet reset in the early afternoon. And I want you to track your focus, track your mood, your creativity. Then tell me in the comments, did your productivity change? Because rest isn't stealing time, it's returning it. Listen, if you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe, share it with a friend who's always too busy to rest, and stay tuned for episode 3, Nap Like a Pro, okay? Because we're going to talk about timing, techniques, and environment. You don't want to miss that. And remember, if you are interested in getting started on your wellness journey, click the link below. I'm Dr. Nicole McCarty, helping you stay wired for a well you, one pause at a time. And I will see you on the inside. Get your free resource, click the link, and I'll see you soon. Love and blessings. Toodles.